section header, title equal to position edit, subtitle equal to new position. In the section header part, we have to mention the title, subtitle, in section header part. Title equal to this one, subtitle equal to this one. After section header, apex form. After apex form, apex page block, we have to give title within page block buttons, page block table. Here page block button section, location equal to top, buttons location we are giving a top. If you don't give location, means by default Salesforce shows the button both places, top and bottom of the page. Location both. This is command button value. The values and with apex page block buttons. Page block section, title, column, collapsible. And with apex page block section started, and with apex page block section. Next, one more page block section, title, columns, collapsible. Page block section, title, detail. We can able to n number of page block section inside the page block. Page block section, one more position description section, columns, collapsible, and with apex page block section, and with apex page block, and with apex form, apex page. This is apex class. Page block session. This is page block session. Input controls. visualforce provides a set of input controls to be used to supply the input values to the application. We can invoke the actions on it. These are the input controls. We have the below input controls, command button, apex command button, tag. This tag is used to place the command buttons on the visualforce page. A visualforce page can have one or more command buttons. Each and every command buttons contains these values, attributes. Those are value, action, render. Render means display. Example syntax. Command button, we have to write value, action, re-render. These are the attributes of command button. Input field. Input text. This is command button finish. Input text. Tag is apex input text. This tag is used to provide an input to text box on the user interface. Input text box on the user interface. In output part, if you want to show the one input text box, means with the help of input text, apex input text, the user can provide input value to the application by using this tag. This tag can be used to bind the Salesforce object fields also. Apex input to text value equal to field name to bind. Example, apex input value equal to position underscore underscore c dot name. Apex input text value account dot name. String customer name equal to Ramesh Kumar. Apex input text value equal to, this is the formation of input to text value. Input field. This tag is used to bind the field of an object. It provides the visual appearance on the page based on the binded field label, styles, field type, and values. This tag is used to bind the field of an object. Bind the field of an object. Specific field of the object. It provides the visual appearance on the page based on the binded field label, style, field type, and values. This tag will get the field properties along with the values. Field properties, if you bind the field of the object means actually what properties contains before, those properties it will contains after fetching of that field, binding that field of object. This tag will get the field properties along with the values. If it is pick list, data type, property is nothing but is it pick list or data type, those. Syntax is apex input field value object name dot field API name or class name. Apex input field value object name dot field name. Apex input field value account dot name. Apex input field value position underscore underscore c dot name object dot name.
Shri, what is this account dot rating, account dot name? Is there any program related to that?
No. We are fetching the field of the object account.
Where is the related?
Account dot rating. Fetch the field of the account dot rating. Rating
And
account
what is in the field of account?
rating. Rating is the field of account. Account dot rating.
Did we define? Did we define somewhere?
Object name dot field API name.
Where is this API file? Do we have that rating file somewhere?
Actually, in if you observe the account, if you click on account means it will show the fields of the object, particular object. 1 minute, I will show you. standard fields given by Salesforce. Account object is standard object. Rating is standard field of the standard object account. Input field value. Okay, end of the session, I will show you, Vishal.
Sure, no problem. Just tell me one thing. It is API, like we have somewhere something that is
API
defined
name,
here. Dot rating.
but yeah, actually, API name already before, as we discussed before, API name of custom objects contain underscore C. Standard standard fields contains without underscore C. If you want to perform, if you want to fetch any field or any, if you want to do any operations in Salesforce, means by using API name of the field, it accept Salesforce will accept only API name of the field or object. That is also called class name.
Okay.
Next, rendered, re-render, render as. Render means if you page block contains some attributes. First one value, second one is rendered. Render means if we are willing to show the page block on the output, means we have to give rendered equal to true attribute. Then that page block will appear on output, in output. Otherwise, if you give render equal to false, means it don't shows the page block in output part. Render. This is the use of render. Re-render. Re-render means meaning of re-render is refresh. Rendered as means if you want to record in form of PDF, means we have to give PDF format. If you want records in form of XML, in form of CSV, means we have to give rendered as equal to that form we have to mention. Rendered. This attribute is used to indicate whether the object, page, component should be displayed or not. If you want to display any particular object or page or component in output part, means we have to give rendered equal to true attribute. Otherwise, we have to give, if you don't like to display that particular thing on output display part, means we have to give rendered equal to false. Then it will shows the, can't shows at output part if you give render equal to false. This is boolean flag which contains whether true or false. True indicates that display the page or component. False indicates don't display the page component. Next one, render as. This attribute is available in page tag. This is used to display the visualforce page as PDF. Then we have to write apex page rendered as equal to PDF. Rendered as is a attribute. With help of this attribute, we display the visualforce page required format. If you want to display visualforce in PDF, means we have to give in apex page tag, we have to give rendered as PDF and with apex page. Re-render. Re-render means simply refresh. This attribute is available for the object command buttons used to refresh the specified objects instead of the whole page. For suppose if we want to refresh particular object or particular field, means by using attribute re-render equal to true, then that particular object or particular field will refresh. Remaining part of the page don't refresh. Re-render. Example, apex command button re-render equal to object name 1, object name 2. Whatever object we want to refresh, those objects we have to mention here. Re-render equal to. We have to mention those objects and with apex space block button. Here use case is design a visual force space to create the candidate records. This is visual force space.
Sridhar, how do we do only two object refresh?
Separated by commas. Rendered equal to first object name dot second object name. I will show you that one. Re-render apex command button. Re-render equal to object name 1 first object name separated with comma second object name. This is VF page code. Starting with apex page tag standard control equal to candidate. This is apex class. Setup, if you go setup equal to false means setup option will disable. In saving mode only. Setup equal to false, sidebar equal to false. We are disabling setup and sidebar. Show header equal to true. Tab style means on which object we are writing the visual force space. We are writing candidate object. Tab style equal to candidate. Next apex page block header part we have to mention title of the page, subtitle of the page. Title equal to s object type dot candidate underscore c dot label. Subtitle equal to this one. Object type dot candidate underscore c dot label. After apex session header, next level tag is apex form. Within apex form, we write the page block, page blocks, page block buttons, next page block table. In the page block session, page block buttons and page block tables will reside in page block. Page block, we have to give title of the page block, candidate, page block. Next apex page block buttons. What is the title? Candidate edit, location equal to both. If you write location equal to both means those buttons will available top of the page and bottom of the page. If you didn't write any location equal to both means by default Salesforce print the buttons top of the page and bottom of the page. Command button, value, action. This is value attribute. This is action attribute. In action attributes, we call the method from apex class. This is one of method, save method, cancel method, delete method, and with apex page block buttons. Next one, apex page block section, page block section, title, collapsible true, two columns. This is command line. We represent the command lines. Actually, AP4 server. It is a good time to explain about this thing. I have account in AP4 server. Information message. Here there is some problem. That's why my account is not open. See here now. Core service. Some work is going on AP4 server. Present. Remaining servers working fine. That's why there is issue with AP4 server. AP4 server, AP3, AP2, AP0. Information message. Some work is going on this server. We have account in AP4 server. That's why it is not open now.
What is in those accounts? That means we have database or something?
Sorry, database.
What is this Asia, Europe, America? What is
These are
that?
servers.
Okay. So how you
Create
know that we are in? How do you know?
URL part, it shows the AP4 dot something. If you observe the URL part of that particular account means, it will show the first
Where it's
AP4. Before I explained on previous sessions,
okay, AP4. Okay. Maybe.
session document I kept the third session. If you observe the URL part of that account means, then you will find the AP4, NA, UU. We are Asia Pacific region only. That's why we observe AP,
Okay.
AP4, AP2. Those are the servers available in Asia Pacific region. Asia
You can do
Pacific.
a quick search control in that document.
Yeah, I done in document all I kept on URL part I copied and I explained each and every what is the HTTP, next what is
Okay, that's
AP,
fine. I'll see the document. I'll ask
organization.
if any doubt.
This is a
Sure,
Europe
go
server.
on. Carry on.
Uh,
Okay.
okay, I will show once I written a number of programs in that account. If I will show output means you will get an idea. Just you will know the concept, what are these tags, how we will form those tags, what are the structure of the tag, those things you will observe in this document. That programs I will explain tomorrow because today some maintenance in particular that servers. That's why I am able to log in those accounts.
So even the active accounts will have that problem. Like if I'm working for my project in the Salesforce or some in the company, then even on their server there is a problem right now.
Accounts
Okay.
which accounts saved in that particular servers, all accounts have problem in that particular type. They given
So
maintenance.
if I have
Yeah.
so if I have my corporate there, like my office account, and I have to work, then I have to wait.
Yeah. Sure. That is from server side only problem. That's why you have to wait. Can't do anything. Maybe they will give some alternates. If it is paid version means maybe they will show some alternative.
Okay. Yeah,
These are
definitely they should give it.
these are
Right,
free version.
because if we pay, then it is like SLA is also
Yeah, they will give.
added with that.
This is page blocks section.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
Input field values and with Apex page block section. We will write n number of page block sections inside the page block. This is one of the page block section. This is one more page block section. This is also one page block section. We have to write title collapsible equal to true, columns, how many columns we want, those, and what are the fields, those values we have to represent. Page block section title. These are the, maybe there are 4 or 5 page block section title. All is same structure. End with ending tags. Apex page block section, page block, form, page. Same word. If you observe one visual force means, if you understand one of the visual force program means all programs in that structure only. Each and every tag will end with ending tag. This is common. Apex page block buttons will available. Apex page block buttons we have to write attributes value, action, re-render. Those we have to remember the structure of the Apex page block buttons. Account is not. Next to testing the page. Page parameters. This is AP2. If you observe here means this is the one of the URL of account AP2. HTTPS c.ap2. AP2 means it is AP2 server. This is AP2. Asia Pacific server number 2. We are in Visual Force. This is the URL part of Visual Force
Right.
program.
Right.
It should load the detail of the specific record ID. Specific record ID. This is record ID. We are in Visual Force program. Shows the where we have. This is the server name. This is protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol. How to override the standard buttons. Already Salesforce given some standard buttons. If you want to override those buttons means how we have to achieve this. We will explain in this section. Testing the features. What is custom controller? Get method, set method, getter method, and setter method. If you want to call that particular variables to the VF page means we have to write the get method and setter method. Will show in program. Actually, this is not working. These are the getter method. Before we written in Apex class like public list of accounts ACCS within curly braces we return set colon get colon set colon get colon close curly braces. This get and set is nothing but if you want to use those declaration either it is list or variable into Visual Force program means we have to write this setter method and getter method. It is used to access the class variables from the VF page. For accessing purpose, we have to write set and getter. Those are called setter method and getter method. To access the class from the Visual Force page, we have to reference the class in the VF page by using controller attribute. If we want to use Apex class we want to call the Apex class into Visual Force means by using controller attribute, we call the Apex class into Visual Force page. VF page, Apex page, controller equal to my custom class is the Apex class name. Custom name equal to custom name, custom address, these are the declaration format. That's it. Design a visual force page to display the customer ID, name and address values. The format, there is no more explanation here. Declaration part, we return get and set. These are the getter method and setter method. Why you return get and set? We are using these variables into visualforce program. That's why we have to declare with getter method and setter method. Public string customer name, public string customer address. These are the access specifiers. These are the data type. These are the variable names. We are calling to visualforce page. That's why we are writing get and set. This is default constructor. We are assigning the values to the variables. Same as we discussed before. Same like there is no new concept. It is visualforce program. Customer controller. Customer controller. Observe here. Customer controller is class name. Customer controller. I am calling this logic, Apex logic into visualforce page with the help of controller attribute. Controller attribute. These are the attributes: setup equal to false, sidebar equal to false, show heads equal to true. These are the attributes. One more scenario. This is we are writing some methods in Apex class. Apex class name is custom calculator controller. Custom calculator controller. Within custom calculator controller, we are declare the numbers: public integer, first number, second number, result value. This is one method. Addition is one of the method. By using addition, result value equal to first number plus second number. This is one more method. In subtraction method, result value equal to first number minus second number. This is third method. We are multiplying these two values. Division method, we are divide the first number with the second number. These are the four: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These are the methods. In command button section, in action part, we are calling that method: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, value, action, re-render. That is the structure of command button.
Okay, getting it. That means that exclamation, and after that, if you write anything after exclamation, that is something kind of function, which is you define somewhere above the program.
Yeah. This is the method. The method.
This is the method of calling a function.
Yeah. Yes. Structure of the calling the function. Command button.
Right.
Command
you declare somewhere in the same program. You declare somewhere that the function. Define method. That means define. You define function somewhere.
We define this method in Apex class. We are calling into visualforce, and with the help of buttons, we are using that method for displaying purpose.
Right.
Exactly. These are the methods. This is command button, location bottom, title equal to calculator. This is, I am declaring one method by using Apex command button with attributes, value, action, re-render. Action is equal to method name, value, re-render equal to result, refresh, re-render equal to refresh, result. In second method, subtraction, I am using three attributes: value, action, re-render. Third method, fourth method, like that. All methods are given to command buttons. For all methods are given with the help of command buttons. I am using in visualforce page. This is Apex page block button section. Page block section, input label, name. Give one text box means with the help of input labels only, we design the empty text boxes. Page block section. These are the ending tags. This is X logic. Inline editing. If you want to edit the alignments, we have to give inline equal to boolean. Boolean true means enables. These are the attributes in a detailed page. Edit title, show chatter. Chatter means if you want to allow that thing into chatter means we have to give show chatter equal to true. These are the boolean fields. Boolean type. Testing the page. URL part. If you open that particular requirement in your URL part, you find this format with ID of that record. With the help
What
of
is
this,
this define C? HTTP C, what is the meaning of C? C.AP.
yeah, this is
AP is
protocol.
Asia Pacific.
Yeah,
What is C?
C means we are in a visualforce.com. Visualforce, we are in force.com platform. Without C means it is account part. AP2. We are in account. We are in Asia Pacific server 2 account. In visualforce means we
Right.
are the subpart of account. That is visualforce. We are in visualforce section. It displays the ID of that. We are this URL part indicates the exact position of record with ID. ID equal to indicates the ID.
On the server
account
location and everything, right?
ID equal to account record ID is this value. This is 18 character ID. In previous sessions, I gave the explanation what is
Yeah, you
18
explain
character.
it. I know.
Yeah, 18
Yeah.
character ID.
How you
That
broke
is
it down.
custom
Right,
account
right.
ID equal to particular record. That record ID showed here. URL part. This is the testing of the page. Okay, guys, this is from my side. Tomorrow we will see remain sessions. Tab controls. What is the tab panel? Scenario. How to test the page. Remaining scenarios. Same. There is no. Don't fear by seeing this much of code. Same format. We have to maintain in mindset only one structure means we can write like this type of structures thousands also. No need to fear by seeing this.
Right.
Size only like that. You know that structure means we will write n number of code also. Just we have to follow that structure. And this is one of the use case. Page block table, column value, output tag. Simple only. This is the document. A simple explanation. You have to enter some little bit effort, then you will get the things. Not that much of difficult. All are simple. Very simple.
Thank you. That gives boost.
Okay, that's we have to give some effort. You'll get all
Right.
things. Okay, I will suggest you one more website. If you want any doubts, anything means developer.salesforce.com. This is given by Salesforce only. Here a clear cut explanation available.
Okay.
With clear cut explanations, and there is also some trial versions available. Those are root material of Salesforce. Any trainer will follow this material only.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, introduction to SQL queries. If you want PDF means click on PDF. You will get PDF. Decide where to use. Introduction to SQL and SYSL. Performance consideration. Click next. SQL means Salesforce Object Query Language, SOQL. And what is the code? If you want to see the particular notepad means you have to click in this. Here each and every subtopics available headings. You click on it, that will open. Each and everything 100% they will give description. You will regularly watch this, use this website. So next, if you want to see collections means already we finished collections. They will give each and every method how to use, what is the use case, Apex guide, document, forum. Collections in Salesforce. Developer.salesforce docs. You will get all things in this. Click on PDF if you want me to see here. List collections, map collection, set collection. These are the side headings. What is data types? Click data type means it will show data types. If you want to see list means click on list. These are the some scenarios with colors. String colors equal to new list of string. If you want to get this code into notepad means you have to click here. List of integer int equal to new integer 0. Each and everything will available in this website. Set. What is set? How to declare that set? And comment with comment line also. Add a elements to the set. S dot add of 1. Define a new set. How to define a new set with code and comment lines. These are the helping lines to understand that particular line of code. Define a new set means this is the code. Add elements to this set means this is the code. Like that, very simple format. What is class, object and interface? Class, object and interface. Class definition and creation. How to create class definition and creation. Naming conversions. Each and everything will available in this. You can go through this. This is the URL part. https developer.salesforce docs. Just you type in Google it, that concept, then it will open multiple collections. Developer.salesforce. Use this. These are all the company Salesforce company documents only. You will go and some trial heads also available. Salesforce tutorial like SFDC 3. There are number of tutorials to some clear explanation. If you want to know from your side from the internet means these are very helpful to you. Try to use these all websites. Go through this, analyze the programs, learn the things with clear cut explanation.
Okay, so will you take a session tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I will take actually today Yeah, I have to take admin session, but due to some power failure, it is not
Right, right.
possible.
I got the message.
Like tomorrow morning and afternoon, I
Yeah.
will take admin. I will finish. As it is. Timings is as it is. If you want to listen one more time, it's please attend 5 to 6 also. 5 to 6 also session morning. That session only I
So
will explain in.
that would be advanced session of this development session or what?
No. Advance same. Both pages
Same. That
going.
means what we did right now, you will do it morning, or what we
No.
do it morning, you will do it tomorrow evening.
Yeah. That one. Morning, what I teach, that one also I am teaching now. Same day.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
Very good. Okay.
this,
Thank you.
yeah, this is from my side. If from 20th onwards, new batch is going to start. If any of your friends means, please refer your
Sure.
friends.
Sure.
Any doubts means you will mail me. I will
Okay.
guide you. Go through these all websites like developer.salesforce. Uh,
Definitely.
they helpful to know the things. If you want to know things means go through this and we'll learn the things thoroughly. This is from my side,
Okay.
guys. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.